So let's start with the prayer. Om. 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 अखण्डमण्डलाकारम् व्याप्तं येन चराचरम् तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। एकं नित्यं विमलमजलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ नमः शिवाय गुरवे सच्चिदानन्दमूर्तये निष्प्रभञ्जाय शान्ताय निरालम्बाय तेजसे ॐ ॐ नमः शिवाय शान्ताय नित्याय परमात्मने सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ। हरि ओम तत्सत्। Namaste. Actually, this program is not planned. It's happened accidentally. Emily told me that I'm familiar with you guys, those who are watching this video. Actually, we planned to have a live program. It didn't work. I mean,
We're live now.
yeah, we are live.
We're live now.
Live. We had a wonderful trip today morning. We went to the mountain and all, in that spirit, we were discussing all the way down that during the trip. So this is actually extension of that because we saw a monkey and she took a picture. So we make a poster. It's very connected with monkey mind. And this discussion is not from today. This is a discussion happen always, right? Right. Okay. So 10 minutes before she said, okay, I gave you a subject, monkey mind. I am also new to this subject, monkey mind. So when I say this, you might feel, maybe, you might feel like a little mystery. As a teachers, we know that in front of the student with the intention to share intention, a channel, then magics happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Familiar?
Yes.
Correct, no?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this is what we are trying to do here also, because I always wonder that why there is no name uh, in the great books as an author. For example, if you look at Vedas and Upanishads, there is no name. There is no author's name.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason is they felt shame to have an ownership on the knowledge. Because we are, as a human being, we are a continuation, like a wave, like a flow. As Master says, my nose is not my nose. This nose is from my mother's father. My grandfather's nose is sitting on in my face. So I am just a continuation. Maybe you also looks like your father. So the knowledge don't have any ownership. So people say poetically that the words I'm speaking is not mine. The words have been born before me, so I have no ownership of them. Same way when we discuss about monkey mind also, which way we have to put it. So yoga sees human body and human system as 5 layers. You must have heard these technical words. Annamaya kosha, physical layer; pranamaya kosha, pranic layer or energetic energy layer; manomaya kosha. Manomaya kosha means mind as memory and imagination. Manomaya kosha. Vijnanamaya kosha, which is intellectual layer, the logical and intellectual part. Anandamaya kosha. Anandamaya kosha simply say your child self, very joyful, innocent self. So, which part is playing monkey game, and why that part is playing monkey game? So, physically, if your physical body is poor guy, not doing anything. Because unless your energy body is giving some instruction, our physical body cannot do anything. It's clear. You don't need to explain, right? And if you go further, your energy body also cannot do anything without the instruction of the mind, so-called the memory and imagination. And again, you further look at it. Even your mind cannot really function 100% if there is no intellectual and logical confirmation. Suppose somebody is saying, okay, this sky is going to fall in your head. We will not be scared. It doesn't make any sense. We know there is nothing called sky there. So it will not fall. But if somebody say there is a spider or cockroach or snake or rat, that's it. My girls are so scared of it. I don't know why they're scared of spiders. Maybe watching English movie. Yeah. So the spiders, because logically we know your logical mind is giving energy, okay, saying, okay, yeah, there is a possibility of spider because your past memories and suddenly mind is playing all the game. So see here, where the mind is becoming monkey. So intellectual mind. And finally, the childlike self we call Anandamaya Kosha. Anandamaya Kosha will be activate once even your intellectual is neutralized. We call innocence. No, innocent self. Child is innocence. Child is not analyzing anything. But in modern world we say dumb. You are dumb. You're believing everything. You're fool. But the people, those who are enjoying life as it is, maybe the people you call fool. Socrates was fool those days. Plato was fool those days among the society. And all the people have another dimension. Society called them fool. Okay, anyway, that is different discussion. So this is the layers of our system. So in that layer, which way our mind is functioning, that we have to see. In my understanding, not in my understanding, humbly, the master says, we are doing in entire life only 2 things. Which is seeking joy or working for survival. Only 2 things. You take it any dimension, spiritual dimension, political dimension, artistic dimension, any survival dimension. These are the 2 things we do. One is trying for survival, working for survival nature. And if you talk about chakras, our Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura area, that's 3 sound. Yep. And second thing is which is basically making your belly full, survival. For the little. Then once the belly is full, the problem begins for human beings.
Yes.
For the animals, they will sleep. Yep. We cannot sleep.
Oh.
They cannot sleep. So then we are seeking for joy, completeness. These are the 2 things actually human being doing. And these 2 actions we can again go a little more deeper. The source of all actions we can divide again as fear and desire. Fear and desire. Stay with me. Stay with us. Fear and desire. The word fear is little embarrassing. You want to be very brave. But this fear from the core we have. Fear is not a bad thing. Fear is a good thing. This is like alarm for the security. Suppose if you don't have fear, we will stand in the middle of the road and anything can do. So how the fear again we are cutting down and analyzing. What is fear? Fear is memory of pain. Desire is memory of pleasure. Just take some time, those who are alive. Fear is memory of pain. Pleasure. Desire is memory of pleasure. Desire, we want to repeat that things again, again, again. It can be material, it can be spiritual, anything. That is the desire. Fear, the memory of pain. So this is the structure of the mind. This is the structure of the mind, which means we are a habitual being. For the survival nature, this is easy for the mind to follow a particular pattern, what we call habit, conditioning. So how this conditioning is happening? Conditioning as a person, conditioning as a community, conditioning as a society, as a nation. If you observe the psychological behavior of society all over the world, each society, each country, each area, they have different pattern of behavior. This is formed in a particular way. Which way the habit is forming? So you are doing some action. When you do the action, actually we are doing all the action to get the joy. That is the core. You eat meat to get joy. You are avoiding meat to get joy. You are practicing yoga to have joy. No practicing yoga is also for joy. Any action, the source is joy. So your actions are moving towards the joy. Survival things already we said. When you move it certain area, that joy will be break with certain actions. And then we will create a habit. Habit means, habit means we are making sure this is the patterns of action which make sure you are joyful. A less risk of unpleasantness, less risk of fear, less risk of dukkha, of pain. Makes sense? You can argue.
I can argue with you, but you have to give me a reason to argue.
So the people, those who are so strict, for example, parents, you say, my father was so strict, my mother was so strict. Why? The core thing is the love they have towards us. I don't know, we never agree this. Until I become father, I don't know this. Now I know. Because the life they went through, they know up to certain area, my kids will be safe and secure and joyful and happy. Yeah. And knowingly and unknowingly, if they're breaking that area, they will be trying to stop you. Yeah. And this is a pattern. This pattern for the society, so for the other community, if you see in a different layer, society, groups, and countries, and this is the pattern. This is a habitual pattern. So the problem of habitual pattern, this pattern will not make you happy as a human being. Animals are not having medicine for blood pressure because they are okay with this pattern. You look at anything, any maybe honeybee. They are the greatest architectures in the world. Small caves, beautiful, but they will make same caves, same honey hive. They won't create any garden, nothing. Same pattern. This pattern, I like one movie called Matrix. This pattern called Matrix.
Yep, it's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie. And we also have patterns. That's what we call karmic. That is different direction anyway. No, we have to discuss that also. So this pattern, as we have consciously once we born, with the social structure, this is one pattern we have. Same way, this area is little mystic. Karmic, we don't know. Karmic, little mystic. But we are taking birth with the certain pattern also. That's what we call karma. And in Ayurveda, we say that Vada Pitta Kapha, simply explaining the nature of doshas, water body, air type of body, fire type of body. Depends on the body type, it depends on the tendencies, and each person will be different. And this difference is the pattern, which is maybe we can say DNA memory or muscle memory, whatever. This pattern is also there. So coming to monkey. Now coming to the monkey minds. All these patterns, what is the problem of the pattern? The problem of the patterns, you are not free. I remember that movie, Matrix. You don't have choice. You're a slave. So if I born with a particular nature, this is called in Vedanta, say Punarabhimaranam, Punarabhijaranam. You born, live, die. Again, born, live, die. You are not able to come out of this, and you don't have a choice. You are not choosing, you're just living. But yoga, Vedanta, spirituality is to make choice. Like, I am creating my life the way I want.
It's to make awareness that you can choose.
Yes. That is a potential.
Yeah.
This is the potential of human mind. My Guruji was saying that he called, say that jiva, as a jiva, let me amoeba. Through the evolution become human being. So for the nature, this is the maximum she can do. And she did everything to evolve this jiva. From now, we have to take an effort because we are conscious, we have awareness, we are conscious, we can make choice. We have the choice of free will. But we should know we have free.
Yes. and we should know what free will is. Yeah. Instead of thinking, not thinking, just taking what we're told it means, but experiencing it, knowing it.
Experience.
Yeah.
So when we talk about this subject here, sometimes the choices that we are making is not even our choice. That choice chose that. When we just drive through the, today we were driving, maybe if you like chai, your eyes will stick with the chai shop.
There were lots of chai shops.
Emily love chai. But if you like coffee, this is what she says, don't ask me you want chai or not. You just give it. So if you love coffee, you may not see that much chai shop. You will see only coffee shop. Understand? So this is what we call karmic things, what we have inside. So when we talk about choice, even this, we have to be aware of the choice that we have, really choosing. Anyway, that is little deeper subject. I'm just coming back to the monkey mind pattern. So to make sure that we have this pattern, social pattern and internal patterns, the deep patterns, prakriti patterns. Once, if we are not aware, like when we watch the movie and sometimes we will cry. Suddenly the movie Titanic is coming to my mind. The Rose. What is that guy's name?
I did Leonardo DiCaprio.
the character name?
I can't remember.
Anyway.
No one will be surprised that I don't know a movie character's name anyway, because I don't know any.
Anyway, this guy died.
No more Bollywood.
Yeah. You said something. Yeah. These guys were crying. People were crying. Oh my God. So sad. I was so sad because it's teenage.
Yeah.
So which means we are identifying that movie with ourselves. So I was just lying in that, a piece of wood and thinking, I mean.
She could have said
that. Yes.
Why didn't she say that? That's Rose.
Rose. Yeah, not. Exactly. And tears are coming out like, my God. And when we watch movie, what is this happening? Have you ever thought about it, guys? Because we are identifying ourselves with that character. By the way, I had a love that teenage, definitely. When I saw watching movie, I'm like, Tom,
I think inside the movie.
Jack. Yes, exactly. Jack. And this cheese looks like Rose, and no way. There is nothing. But our mind is playing the game. College time, no? And we are identifying with that character and crying it. This is what is happening with monkey mind. All these patterns we have body, we have energy, we have memory and imagination as a mind, we have intellectual side, and we have blissful body. And we have something else also, pure consciousness, awareness. This part is very simple and it's way complicated. This is little complicated area. So see, you take it, what do you call, as a metaphor. Don't believe it, just as a metaphor. Or hypothetically, right? Yeah, hypothetically. Because this is one difference between, I'm from Kerala. Kerala known for coconuts as well. If you consider other part of India, this state is more critical and analytical and rational, because all the masters who guide this area they are all Vedantis. Yeah. Yes. Srinarayana Guru, Adi Shankaracharya, all, because or analytical thing. This area is not for devotion, like North India. Yeah, right. All they are asking questions. The big fancy temples and all of that. It's very analytical and logical. So, so we have lots of atheists and groups and all. We respect them. So they say that consciousness is the byproduct of all the neurochemical reactions and which is happening in our system. That's why you're conscious. But if I'm correct, if I understand right, in spirituality, consciousness is not a byproduct of our nervous system. This is one thing is different. Which way? Which way means, you see, if you are a morning person, or if you have ever seen this, when in the morning there will be a snow dew in the morning, you can see in the leaves, and if you look at it, the morning sun will reflect in the snow dew as complete as the full one. You can see the entire sun in that small water drop. So this is the core of Indian spirituality or Vedanta. Our consciousness, the super consciousness we call Brahma or Jiva Paramatma, is reflecting through this snow dew, which is our system. And it is just an upadhi, it's just a channel. And that snow dew have an identification, that is what we call aham, ego. Jivatma and Dharma. So the consciousness is just reflecting through us. Anyway, I don't know, we're deviating the subject. So coming back to asking actually who we are, there is no shortcut, guys. I'm not going to give you any fancy shortcut to shut down your mind. Because I'm not running any yoga business. I'm sorry. There is no shortcut. Who am I is the question. Or where am I is the question. I have a body. Same like the movie, the drama things I said. I have a body, but I'm not only the body. I have a mind, but I am not only the mind. I have energy, but I'm not only the energy. I have thoughts, but I'm not only the thoughts. I have intellect, but I'm not only the intellect. There is something in me. I'm not making simple mistake. I'm not making this too much mysterious things. Very simple. The feeling of I is there the moment we born. The feeling of I is same. I don't know what age you are, which phase of life you are. If you are my age, 50.
My age too.
Just think about your youth time. The mind was different, body was different, your approach to the life was different, but the feeling of I was same. Right? Go back a little further. Teenage, everything was different. You know, the approach, friends and families and societies, everything was different. Your mind was different, but the feeling of I was same. And whenever you remember anything back, the feeling of I was same. So what is the unchanging things in me? If you consider this is you, the rest is changing. That pure consciousness, pure awareness, pure beingness, as Moji Baba says, pure beingness. Moji Baba, all the masters from the Ramana Maharshi Parambara, they are all saying the truth directly. And we can see that, you know, we can see, we can observe, we can see the body. There is a seer inside. We are there is seer, there is awarer inside, or we are the awarer. So which way you are identifying yourself? This is the question. If I'm identifying as a Jack and Rose, I will cry. That cry is called monkey mind or suffering of life. If you identify as a seer, I'm watching this. That is a white curtain there. I know this guy is playing that things in the behind and the mood and everything, and you are completely aware of all the drama, what we call Leela, the play of life. And if you are aware of it, okay, yeah, it's a movie, it's a nice movie, but okay, fine. And you're not going to jump to the ocean with Rose or the Jack. It's same story, the same story. If I realize if I awake, because words are a little tricky. It's very simple thing. Very simple things, not a complicated things, very simple things. And if you are able to recognize the space between this drama and you, the real you as a consciousness, you can see the play of monkey mind. Unless and until, yes, asana practice will help you.
Pranayama practice will
help you. Mantra will help you as aspirin. I'm sorry to say.
Yes.
I'm telling my experience, our experience, yes. Not my own. Our experience, I'm sharing. Its work acts as aspirin. In Hermann Hesse's novel, Siddhartha, it's a great novel, and he's explaining this system like this. I mean, he is explaining a little rudely, but it's true. So I'm not saying this is all bad. No, you need it. Suppose if you have a headache, you cannot ask who am I. You just do some pranayama, you'll be cured. If you have, you know, it has its own place. But I'm saying ultimately, until and unless, if you are not able to create the space between your thoughts, body, mind, and identification, the monkey mind will play the game. Once we are able to create this distance, you know, the structure of the mind. What is the structure of what is the base of the mind? Mind is moving to any movement of the mind is seeking for joy. And whenever he felt it, he will remember it. If you have good food, suddenly he will catch it and memorize, okay, I get this joy.
More ladu.
Ladu. And wherever you give pleasure, physical, not only physical, emotional, intellectual, spiritual also there is a track.
Yes.
Spiritual, wherever you get this joy, mind will create a pattern. And this all can be monkey. So the only solution, the ultimate freedom, the one-time payment, free. Just one complete freedom is just having a distance between seeing the distance between the mind, body, and emotion and prana, everything. So this is what Buddha said. Just simply watch your breath.
Simply watch your breath.
And try to see the watch your breath. See the gap between two breaths. See the silence and stillness between two breaths. Space between two breaths. See the space and stillness between two thoughts. And when you practice, this is why, okay, I will tell you one simple example. You suppose you are really messed up, and maybe if you take one puff, smoke, normal tobacco or whatever, suddenly you feel a little relaxed. Oh yeah, I can see the things clearly. So actually sadhana is kind of one way. It's like that, it gives you space to see for some time. 2 days you don't practice yoga, you back same. Close the gap. So then what happened again? Mind will create a problem. Mind want to create this joy over and over again, and stick with the sadhana, stick with the practice, but they don't see the purpose of it. That is the space which is created by the sadhana. We have to use this. Okay. So again, we're closing. I think, I don't know how much time we took it. Half an hour, I think. So the solution is this. Using our intelligence, or looking at ourselves and to seeing this, feeling the distance between all these things which we misunderstand as I. Then we will be able to see the pattern of monkey mind. So sometime, one person is doing unconsciously like this, but the moment he is conscious, he will not do this. Suppose, you will have this experience, some people have the habit of moving the hands and legs.
This is the one I see the most often.
Okay.
Well, there's two. Fidgeting with their clothing in asana practice, or like having to like wipe their sweat and touch, and breathing with their mouth open.
Yeah.
Even if you've said the inhale is through the nose and the exhale is through the nose, and you set the student or the practitioner off on their own, and then they go for a while, and then they drop into their mouth, because there's this habit or this pattern of unawareness. Like it's very soothing. The pranayama is very soothing, or the practice is very soothing. So then they kind of relax and can sometimes go into their old patterns.
Unconscious. Suddenly mind will play the comfortable pattern.
Yeah, yes. And so they go back this seeking joy or safety or unawareness anyway. And so I've made, as teachers, we see this and we say sometimes after class, hey, I noticed this or that was going on in your practice today. How are you feeling? And they might be like, I'm really stressed out, or I've had this extra piece of life happening to me lately, or, I have a head cold, and instead of just sitting down and doing a practice that serves them in the condition that they're in, they'll just force themselves into maybe a practice that doesn't fit well.
Yeah.
And that's a pattern. Forcing yourself into something that doesn't fit well. So, which then stimulates monkey mind and closes the gap.
Yeah. The possibilities, the moment they are aware of that patterns will stop.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
For some time.
Yes.
And again, it will come
back.
We need a reminder. Again, come back.
Teacher.
Yeah, and creating new pattern.
Creating a new pattern. And this is what I love, is that, one of the studio owner that I'm teaching for now, he has this philosophy, and it's really inspiring and sometimes very, very frustrating. We begin again. Every time, every day, every way, begin again. Begin again.
Yes.
And get curious and begin again. And sometimes the begin again, the ego mind wants to say, oh, I have to begin again, or I failed, and so now I have to begin again. And the monkey mind can really create a story and take you in a place that's very tight.
Yes.
Very tight. So it's important to recognize that space. And then once you recognize the space, what do you do with it?
Yes.
There's the question.
Yeah, there is a question. Before that, one thing I want to, what is the main obstacle that we are not able to stay with our true nature? So this question I had, because we call, the source of the whole creation is three vibration, sattva, rajas, tamas.
Okay, I'm going to say that in a way that I'm going to say it now. Sattva, rajas, tamas. We've talked about these. These are the gunas in Ayurveda. Many of you are familiar with that one if you've practiced with me, but then also because we've been doing the Ayurvedic reset intentional yoga as well.
So, explaining this a simple way, making language is easy. This is the purpose of teachers, because whatever is there, it's already said in many ways.
In many ways.
So Rajas, you understand, is a complete movement. Rajas, complete movement. Tamas understand as a complete stillness, a dullness. Sattva is in the middle. It's a moment that you can recognize, you can be aware. I will tell one more example, then you will get it. Now, if you start a sound from particular frequency, you cannot hear that sound after certain frequency, high frequency, and you cannot hear the same sound after a particular low frequency. Hurts, my heart hurts.
Yep, hurts.
It go, then disappear. And then it's very low, it's all. So sattva is the frequency that you can be aware in spiritually. In Ayurveda way, when we say, maybe it's slightly different, but spiritually when we say, sattva vibration is the vibration which makes you aware. So this is where, because we talk about yoga like little low, I feel. This is where the importance of yoga. Proper food, proper relaxation, proper exercise, positive thinking, and all these things. Satsanga, the people around you is all have to be sattva. Maybe Emily have said this many times. So because of this, if you enhance this vibration, the possibility of being aware will be high. So your monkey will be a quiet monkey. So the picture as you call you are calling that monkey. He came back and posed for the picture. He's a sattvic monkey. So monkey will be there. The function of the mind is like monkey. This will be there. So the question is, you want crazy monkey or meditative monkey, or
how do you want to feed your monkey?
Exactly.
How do you want to feed your monkey?
Here, as I said, the people, the food and practice, everything is important. Here, where our traditional yoga teachers are sometimes not agree with many others way of practices. Your practice is rajasic or tamasic or sattvic. It's important that way. Anyway, come back to the core question she asked. How do you feel it? One thing is creating more sattvic vibration or having sattvic vibrations, one potential to see yourself, because this is not too much crazy, too much vigorous movement, or it's not dullness. It's in between. In between means it is balanced, means it's almost neutral. Okay. So when we talk about Brahma, it's called Satchidananda or Nirguna Parabrahma. Nirguna means there is no quality.
Yeah, no qualities. No gunas.
No gunas.
No rajas, no
tamas. Many people, those who are meditating, stuck with this quality of emotional sweetness that you get with pranayama or yoga. That's okay. That's good. That is the last stage. It's actually sattva guna. Yeah. It's good. Sattva guna, but you have to drop after some time that sattva also. That's too much anyway. So I think time is also one thing. What I would like to do now, we will do a small meditation. It's not focused meditation. It's not a concentrating meditation. We are going through the thoughts and slight analysis. And we can all feel a glimpse of ourselves, because this self is not an achievement. Please remember this. Yoga practices are not producing enlightenment or awareness. We are aware. We are the soul. We are the consciousness. We are the supreme everything, whatever potential we have. Only thing is, our intellectual mind not able to see that. Intellectually, if you are able to see this, because of the logical and intellect, only the other part of the mind will function. So intellectually, your intellectual mind, is if able to just see, not understand. Don't think you can understand this like chemistry or biology or physics. Understanding is not possible, but you can see it.
Understanding.
Okay, understanding. Understanding is nice word I'm getting you. We can see that, like love only. It's very difficult to explain love, but you can feel it, you can see it like breath. Then once you see it, um, you will have an intellectual enlightenment. This is enough to run our life easy. Rest will come naturally, and it's up to you. So we'll do a short, small visualization meditation. Those who are sitting, if you want, you can lie down, or simply sit, make yourself comfortable. Take your time. I hope you are ready now. Lying down is also okay. Simply sitting is also okay. You must be comfortable. So it's not like any other meditation. In between, suppose if you feel to scratch, scratch. If you feel to move, move. You must be comfortable. You have to be honest and non-violent yourself. Don't control. That is another subject. Maybe we will talk another day or have a meditation another day. Just love yourself. Go with your flow. Make yourself comfortable. Mentally, any body, head to toes. Just simply pay attention to the breath. Simply watch it. Don't control them. Imagine you are sitting with your loved one in the beachside or the friends. Keep your mind that much free and easy. Cool. Just be yourself with emotions. There is nobody to judge you here. And you also don't judge yourself. Accept the way you are. Thoughts are coming and going. Let it be. Now, try to hear the sounds from outside. Any sound, maybe the sound of the fan or any instrument, or some sound from outside of the building and room. Now, move your awareness from one sound to another. Now, just realize, the sound is an object of my awareness. That sound is an object of my awareness. So I am not that sound. I am not the sense of sound. And come to the sense of touch. Feel your whole body. Feel the sensation of your clothes or the wind or anything that you can feel in your skin. I am aware of this sense of touch, which means the sense of touch is an object of my awareness. So I'm not the sense of touch. Same thought patterns are applied to the sense of smell also. That smell is an object of my awareness, so I'm not the sense of smell. Same thing with sense of sight. Your eyes are closed. Now we can figure it out. I'm not the sense of any sight which I see. I have is an object of my awareness. So I'm not that sense of sight, sense of taste also. Now I can see my body completely. Now my body is an object of my awareness. My body, entire body is an object of my awareness. I can see my body, I can feel my body. My body is an object of my awareness. I'm not body. Maybe I'm not only the body. This way, go to the breath. The breath is an object of my awareness. I'm not only the breath. Look at your mind, or look at your thoughts and emotions and mood that you have now. With the attitude of not achieving anything. Just be simple, relax. Not to achieve anything. Just see what is there. There is nothing to achieve. My mind, my thoughts are an object of my awareness, so I'm not thoughts. I'm not the emotions. And this way, all the attachment we have is with the body, is our self-image. That self-image has changed many times as a child, as a teenager, as a youth person, as a person you are now. It's simply evident that self-image is created over a period of time. So I'm not only that self-image. Keep going. Now we are asking few questions, not for an answer. This question will create a space. This question will give you a space and be in that space. Well, question number one is, where is my mind? Where is my mind? Second question, where is me? Third question, who am I? Any one of this question will catch you, Any one of this question will connect. For number one, I repeat, where is my mind? Don't wait for any answer. Just look at it. Where is my mind? Or where is me? Or who am I? All these questions will create a space in you, or all this question will give you a vision of space. And what is the shape of that I? What is the shape of the awareness? What is the religion of this awareness? What is the gender of this awareness? What is the feeling of this awareness? This awareness is neutral space, simply space. It's peaceful, simply peace. Where is this space? Is the space inside or outside? Our body is inside of this space. Our body and mind is inside of this space. As this is inside, as this is outside, inside also there is a space. So the space is neither inside nor outside. The space is everywhere. The space is limitless. in that space. Identify you as the space. For some time. For some time. Feel that space wherever you want, your heart or eyebrow center. This space is our home. In this space, everything is forgiven. Everything is accepted. The space is not created or destroyed, not destroy or create. The space with awareness. The space is eternal. If you identify as the space, you can love everyone. You can connect with everyone. Because the space I have is not different from the space you have. This is what the story I said. The same sun is reflecting through thousands and billions nodules. But the sun is one pure consciousness. This is the point Master says that me and God is one. This is the step. This is surrendering. Now we are surrendering. This is space and consciousness. We are unaware of the potential of our mind. We are completely unaware of many things in this universe. To this unknown, we are surrendering, praying to yourself, praying to your own mind, not to any God, to your own mind, your own ego, to surrender. Whatever I consider as myself is surrendering and bow down to this space. Or I'm surrendering to my own core, my own soul, which is a space with awareness. Please come to my mind and body or as blessings, which is peace, calmness, and fearlessness. Fearlessness. So feel your body from head to toes. Whether you know or not, you are enlightened or not, you are this space. You are the pure soul. You are the pure consciousness. And all the souls are divine. All the beings around you. Ishavasindam Sarvam. Or Sarvam Kalupitambram. Everything is an expression of this consciousness. Come back and feel that peace and calmness. Accept yourself the way you are. Say yes to all the feelings. Remember this word. Internally, the war, if you fight the war, you will fail. But if you surrender the war or surrender to the fight, you will win. Internally, we cannot win the war by fighting. For the monkey mind, surrender it. Accept it. Say yes. Say yes to all the thoughts and emotions that you have. Accept yourself the way you are. Accept everyone around you the way they are. Let's conclude with one prayer. करचरणकृतं वा कायजं कर्मजं वा श्रवणनयनजं वा मानसं वा परातम् विहितमविहितं वा सर्वमेतत् क्षमस्व जय जय करुणाब्धि श्री महादेव शंभो श्री महादेव शंभो श्री महादेव शंभो शांति 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 लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु. May the whole universe attain peace and fullness. Now slowly rub your palms. Place your palms. Nice. Take your time to open your eyes. So, Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Thank you.